Hello, and welcome back to Paradise Rolls! I'm trying to get into, like, the whole full body thing going on. Hey, what's up, guys? We're here we're here doing Paradise Rolls things, playing the Arrakis Conquest. I'm Mark Anthony, your game master, and we are going to do a quick recap. You'll see I have a little map on the screen. And can our friends actually see? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to just do a little bit of a longer recap today, just to go over a little bit more information of where everyone's been with a visual. So essentially, long ago in a level or somewhere around 5 or 6, our adventuring party landed on this shore and went over this mountain and got to this place called Ogma's Wharf. Ogma's Wharf, you obtained a new friend in the name of Bones. Bones, and you also obtained a bit more information about the world and a way to contact, let's just call him a certified genius, called Grembuil. And with that, you left and went back over this mountain, over to here, and went all the way up this freaking beach until you got to somewhere around here. Let's find out. Yeah, it's about here, actually. At which point, you guys all went into a pretty screwed up situation. Fought a big boss. The big boss was pretty intense. It killed Ambrose. Turned him into Ambrose soup.
Or cereal.
Or Ambrose cereal. And yeah, that was a pretty intense moment. Then the party essentially had to continue on northward. You stuck to the mountains all the way up the peak to about here, at which point you went down and got to Gavira, an orcish city out in the middle of the desert. It was hot. It was they had a lot of fun. There was lots of fighting just in the middle of the streets out in the open. You came across a magic items dealer that was a sweet old lady. Wanted you to go murder some things that were murdering her people and screwing up her supply lines. And you went back to the mountain, just about here, and dealt with a winter eladrin that had placed traps on the mountain that were essentially leading people to their doom. Killed that dude. He was a little crazy. Seemed like he'd been there for a while with nothing but methods to keep it company. And yeah, ended up coming back and getting teleported up to, I think about here, to the dock, at which point you were picked up by the Admiral, and you have sailed. Let me zoom out. You've sailed all the way from here through this pass, and you are coming up underneath Nezrim's tower as we speak. While on the ocean, probably around here, you came across another ship that the Admiral decided he wanted to add to his collection for apparently no good reason. You murdered some marine biologists that were poachers. Not poachers, but
Poachers.
Unethical poaching marine biologists, which really pissed off Zanna. You managed to talk Zanna down from a direct confrontation with the Admiral, and then had a conversation, Seth, Zanna, Balthazar, and the Admiral, about a few different little things. You learned the identity of the first admiral was your good pal, Grembuil.
Yeah.
Little bit of a mind boggle, and then, yeah, basically, Seth became a sort of captain. You're the captain of your own ship now, but you're not a captain that plunders or raids or pillages yet. You are the captain of the research institute of the. I don't know. Well, you can come up with your own name for it. I'll expect that next time or later on in this session. Yeah, and so the old captain Balthazar has been allowed to retire. So the ship that you abducted is going to be used to go drop Balthazar off at his retirement location choice, his senior facility, and then it's going to be dropped off. You know that you are going to the other continent, and you're not sure where, but you do know here at Nesrim's Tower, you're meeting some of Zanna's old school buddies, and they were going to assist you in...
Are they school buddies or just people who went to the same school? I don't know them. Do I?
You do know them. Yeah.
I do know them?
Yeah. They were basically just a couple years ahead of you in school, but you had made kind of like them because they were super geeks that were good at all things book, and yeah, so that really appealed to you. They liked you as well, even though you were much younger, and yeah, Grembuil managed to get you in contact with them and told you to meet them somewhere around here. So, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and remove the map from view. Boom. So we're gonna have you have a couple of minutes here before you actually head to shore. If you have anything left to do with the Admiral or anything. And then we're just gonna skip from where you are.
Oh, I actually do have one thing that
There.
I wanted. I just want to go to the Admiral and just as Grumblewell instructed me to, stress how important it is that he doesn't touch the rot or get infected by the rot.
We can have the conversation in character.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still not moving. The two ships are together at this point. You've had the opportunity to go and see what changes have been made on your new ship. So yeah. Otherwise, the Admiral's just walking around on his ship. Do you want to just approach him and?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's up on the deck, just kind of talking with his first mate up on by the helm.
I'm gonna come with you.
Okay.
Go.
You're going to?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't tell you. I didn't make this announcement that I was gonna go talk to him.
I'm just following.
Okay.
They both had the conversation with the Admiral or with Grembuil in the orb. You didn't, so I'll say yeah. You guys just probably had straight over there. You could follow them because I can't say that you wouldn't perceive them being in your ship. Yeah, you can follow them and creep.
All right, I'll creep.
Okay.
It's not hard. My wings are bright yellow with excitement right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna walk up, and I was gonna say, I managed to get all of the information for the scientists So I will be sending that back with what's his name?
Ayato.
Ayato. I will be sending that back with Ayato.
All right.
I also spoke with Grimble, and he asked me to pass along.
How's the old rascal doing?
He's fantastic.
Nothing ever phases him.
Truly. He did ask me to pass along, though, that it is of the utmost importance that you keep your distance from the rot. It would be very bad for everyone, it seems, if you were to somehow get infected.
Just kind of like cocks his head back. You think you think something could infect me? This rot.
We don't know what it could infect. We don't really know anything about it, to be honest. All we've seen is it infect. There's nothing that I've seen that it can't infect so far, as long as it's living. Are you not living?
Well, yeah, I'm alive. You think I'm like a dead person? Is that what? No, I'm not a dead person. I am very.
I'm asking you.
No, I am alive.
Okay, so then you should probably keep your distance.
What does it do? What do you mean? I thought that it just sucked the life out of something.
No. It takes over and it assumes the intelligence of whatever it took over. So if it takes over an ant, it has the intelligence of an ant. But if it takes over something larger and more powerful, it assumes that what's the word I'm looking for? The host. It consumes the host's level of abilities and power and knowledge. There was a huge difference between when we saw something small like an ant being infected versus even just like a frog. A frog made a huge difference, and that's nothing in comparison to.
No, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Is that what the kids say these days?
Do I look like I'm hip on my lingo?
I thought you were like in school or something. You might be around.
In the library?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nerd school.
Nerd school. Yes, Ambrose. Good one. Okay. That makes sense. The rot takes me over. It has access to the ship. It has access to me. Probably a little angrier. Okay. Didn't you say it lives in the water? Something like that?
We found it in the water, but we found it in all sorts of places.
Okay, so it's not like being on the ocean is worse or better. Is there any hiding from it, or like? Do we know
really.
of anything?
That's what I'm trying to figure out a way to reverse it. I'm also trying to figure out. I pull out my little the immovable rod, and I kind of show him. I do a pull up. I try to do a pull up. I don't do it. So I'm trying to use some technology like this to see if I can figure out some sort of way that I can create some sort of mechanical interaction with the magic to try and stop it. But that would be only temporary. Where we're about to go, we're trying to figure out
like an antibiotic.
And yeah. We're trying to find out a more permanent solution. I'm trying to figure out a temporary solution, even though the only thing we know right now that works is fire.
Yes, and then I found those where you'll be going there soon. Right around this shore that you're going to. The rot, as we've called it, is a little different. Doesn't seem to be affected by the fire.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
So, okay. Well, I will do my best not to be infected. Good luck saving the world.
Thank you. Good luck with your ship.
How do we know he's not already infected?
Can Yobo see them talking?
You could. Yeah, I mean, the Admiral's huge and is at the helm of the ship. Like,
And I'm not like trying to be sneaky.
if you're on the admiral ship, yeah, if
Yeah.
you're in the admiral ship, maybe not. If you're on the deck of the ship, yes. If you're on your ship, you would see the admiral talking to someone way below him.
In more ways than one. I'm gonna get like real close to him and be like, it's possible that this isn't actually him. So I shall ask you a yes or no question, and you must answer it correctly in order for us to believe that it is actually you. The yes or no question is, are you the admiral of this ship? Can I have Diamond?
If he says no, can we have the ship?
Yes, I am the admiral.
Thank you.
No, you
Darn.
cannot have a diamond.
But you said I could.
No.
I said it was a yes or no question, and you said yes.
I answered both of those yes or no questions.
So there was really only
separately.
one question there.
No, there were two different yes or no questions.
Can I have a diamond to go?
For here to go.
Take out.
Let's go, please.
You know what? Sure.
Yay!
Follow me.
Only
And
Ambrose.
Get behind him.
He leads you all the way back to the heart, where his chambers are.
Oh,
Leads you through into the heart. Sits you down at his table. Brings out the drake from his room.
Okay.
Tells it to sit, and it sits and stares at you,
And here's a new character sheet.
and it licks its beak a couple of times.
You're just gonna mock it, just mimic it.
You know, Balthazar was right about you.
They usually are.
If you can make Nightwing something it wants to eat,
Okay.
I will give you 2 diamonds.
Oh, excellent. So I'm gonna just kind of straighten myself up and be like, I'm gonna just sneeze real quick. And I'm gonna like sneeze, but as I'm sneezing, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
What do you want to eat, Nightwing?
Nightwing just stares at you.
Come on, then this will be faster for us both if you just help.
It just stares at you.
2 can play at this game.
You are looking pretty tasty.
Okay. Nightwing, if you eat me, you will blow up from the inside. So, I don't recommend that. Give me something else.
Roll a persuasion check.
Is that true?
Can be. It has to be. Ambrose can't lie. Oh, shit. Persuasion?
Yep.
12.
Not hungry.
Alright, Admiral. I have completed my task. Nightwing is not hungry. I have made Nightwing nothing. Because Nightwing wants to eat nothing right now.
There's that one, and there's the Admiral. Admiral looks at Nightwing. Nightwing looks back up at him. They both like double take you, and you hear out of Nightwing's voice, "That's just some fucked up shit, dude."
Hey, I give you a chance.
And then the Admiral, well, seems as though you've bested Nightwing at a game of words. You've beaten the bird at words.
The bird is the word.
Okay. It just that Nightwing recently has only been wanting to eat the smaller members of the crew. I was hoping I could substitute it with something.
Are you sure Nightwing's been wanting to eat the smaller members of the crew and not that Nightwing's just not hungry?
No, Nightwing specifically only wants to eat small people.
Oh, okay.
Nightwing doesn't get kibble.
I taste terrible, but there is a really bad fucker up there that you can find. Anyway.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Now leave.
Just the two. Just kidding. I'm just gonna run out. Bye. Have fun.
And with that, you head back to your new ship.
Hey, boss! I got diamonds.
Well, that should give us some beautiful starting cash.
No, they're for me.
What's yours is the cruise.
No, it doesn't work like that anymore.
I don't
I
think
still
I'd be
have
so
your
poor if
contract.
it worked that way.
I died.
Ambrose
said,
Till death do us part.
Yeah, all right, you're right about that.
I'm not gonna.
Time to draw you up a new contract.
We can talk.
Do you actually want to discuss a new contract, or are we gonna?
I do, but we can move on for now.
Okay, you can discuss a new contract later on then.
See, this would be a great topic if we did those like fireside chat
Yes.
videos between our characters.
We still need to do that.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. We have costumes now.
Your ship is adorned with a stupidly loud bell, by the way, right by the helm.
All right.
Nice. Can I ring it?
You were just creeping.
Oh yeah.
I didn't tell Gilbo they were with everyone, so yeah, you can, Gilbo.
Pop out, scare everyone. I'm gonna ring it. I'm gonna just sit there wailing on that bell 1,000 times. with my
Roll
little
me
axe.
an attack check. With your, I think you have
hold on.
claws, right?
At the top
Oh
of the
yeah,
bell.
yeah.
Yeah, roll your claws attack check. So the like +6 or 7 or whatever it is.
Okay, hold on. I have to get my character sheet up. 13?
What?
13?
Okay. Yeah, it's not a great hit on the bell, but still,
Can I miss the first time?
you don't miss. It's just not loud. You forgot that there's a mallet right next to it. At that point, yeah, you all
Actually-
still hear this bell.
Yeah. All aboard!
Can I try to smack it with my head and see if it's louder?
I'll let you headbutt the bell for sure.
Heck yeah. It's gonna be a little dinged for a second. Heck yeah.
You have to roll an attack again.
Oh, hold on. I got 16.
16. Now roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17? No, 22.
22? Okay.
22.
If it was less than 20, you were going to pass out because the sound would have been too fucking hardcore to be right
Yeah,
on
that
your
would've been
head.
hilarious.
Okay. Seth calls the all aboard. And you're off. You know you got your heading. You know you're going down that channel and to the west underneath Nezrim's tower. So right here. So you're going from here around to here.
Where are we dropping Balthazar off?
There. You're dropping them off there. Ayato, Blutus, and Balthazar are leaving. And then
With
they're
our ship.
with the ship.
Yeah.
And then you are gonna have your ship dropped off to you.
Same spot
Yep.
when we're done.
Different spot.
Different spot when we're done.
Is that the ship that's decked out in flowers right now?
Yes. Your ship is
Hell
very
yeah.
floral at the moment.
Nice.
Better turn those into black roses.
Do you want to do anything while you voyage to this spot?
Just work out.
Ultimate shell.
Okay. All right. You remember that your captain's quarters has the oars that were specifically made and enchanted to be able to go faster, so long as specifically you or Blutus, and only Blutus because of his strength multiplier, but only you were able to use them to make yourselves go much quicker, and you have your rag. I want you to roll me an intelligence check.
Why?
Can you keep count? Can you switch the rag and make yourself non-lopsided?
Hopefully. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 13.
13? That's good. It was, if you were less than a 10, it would start getting weird. Yeah. No, as you're like rowing and you have, I'm assuming you have your shirt off, you're in your own quarters, there's no reason to be shirted or coated. You like are watching yourself over this journey like cut up. Yeah, so you're actually starting to look a little more toned up.
Good.
And eventually, about 2 or 3 days, and you arrive at your destination of south of Nezrim's tower. So say you are landing on shore. It's a very green shore, and it looks as though trees do grow here, but they're cut. You see a lot of stumps, just stumps at the about knee height.
Would I know why they would be cut?
Lumber. You would assume.
Or we haven't
Is it
docked yet.
is it obvious?
I'll say you this is what you see like as you
Yeah.
come up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, when we dock, I want to do something better.
This tower, by the way, is about 20 to 50 miles, as far as you can tell, but it's enormous.
We can see it though.
You can see it from where you are, and it is huge.
A tower?
Yeah. It probably stands 2 lengths of the Empire State Building. Yeah.
2 Empire State Buildings?
Yeah. It's fucking huge.
Is it skinny or is it wide as well?
It
Like-
is like a taper effect. It almost looks like a tree at the bottom, like it, or some sort of structure to help it have more stability.
Like
Yeah.
a Space Needle.
Like an Eiffel Tower.
Like an Eiffel Tower.
Are we looking at like a wooden tower?
You can't tell; it's far, far away.
Ah, oh yes. Need glasses.
But yeah, that's the scene as you arrive. As well, it is very sunny, no clouds in the sky type of day. There's sweet.
Sunny with a high of 75.
Okay.
You doing anything as you approach and get ready to leave your ship behind? Willfully this time?
Just gonna prepare a few spells.
Is Ayato, are they all leaving now?
As soon as you guys hop off, yeah, they're gonna.
Okay,
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
give them the plaques.
Okay.
that the scientist requested.
You go down. I guess while you've been down there, you've already taken them off of the wall. And Ayato, with his very creepy, very anime style face, just creepy ass smile. Ah, yes.
Ooh.
I'll make sure to give these to them. I'll give them more things too, but
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
you're welcome.
It was a pleasure getting to know you.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, you can. Just do it.
No, we don't lie, do we, Ambrose?
No.
Bye.
Please don't
And
take the ship.
He poofs you away.
I don't like that guy. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like him.
Me neither.
Weirds me out.
Oh, I think he was a great guy. What are you guys talking about? He seemed fine to me. Good. Yeah, good vibe all around. Okay. You guys are crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Your guys' radar's all up.
I think you need to retune yours.
Nah. You're such a good guy.
Fear Gilbo,
you're
your
right.
opinion is alone.
So as you hop off the boat and watch your ship set sail against the wind, moving quickly against the wind, what do you all want to do?
So is this where they're meeting us? The
You-
mushroom people?
Yeah, you know that you're meeting them somewhere near Nesrim's tower. You weren't given a specific, like,
Okay.
you just
like,
know somewhere around there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could do a smoke signal. It's probably not a great idea, but
Should we get closer to the tower?
I feel like we can just go to the tower. We'll find
Yeah.
them.
Either that
It's
or
pretty
me-
obvious where it is.
Fair enough. Or me and Ambrose can take flight and recon our area.
yes. Do that.
Or we could do both. We could go to the tower and we could fly up above at the same time.
We could do a smoke signal along the way. Cover all the bases.
Hell yeah, let's get started.
Okay. There's plenty of stuff to make a smoke signal where you are. All of these stumps aren't necessarily like super well cleared out. Whoever was doing this cutting is not like an expert or a is not against wasting things and leaving a bunch of wood on the ground. So yeah, you've got plenty of material here to work with, just the whole way.
The entire time, I'm just like, the logging industry is really just like very bad for the environment, and people should really be thinking about alternative ways of coming up with for energy and just like going off on the entire time. It's like his fucking rant.
Yeah. No, like what lumber company came and did this half job over here? Look, they left all this stuff right here. Look at this.
I mean, really, if you're gonna
Yeah,
use
I
stuff,
guess
you should
we
use
could
all of
better.
it. Why are you being so wasteful?
I know. Back in my village, we would have killed for all this wood. That's all I'm saying. It's wasteful.
Gilbo
Alright, let's
still has
get
those those earmuffs. You could go grab them.
I'm not gonna realize I have them on.
No, Seth is taking them from you. Perception checks from our fly boys. And you get advantage on yours, Bones.
Ah, natural 20 for me. For a 24.
Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, with a nat 20, you kind of get this big inspection of what's going on. And there's this weird, like, thing that you start to notice as you fly closer and
You just roll
closer.
twice and take the higher of the two.
You see that everything near the base of Nesrim's tower.
Fuck yeah.
Did you get a 22?
Yeah.
What does that one go to?
28.
Oh,
Damn! So you're both looking at this weird visual that's happening. So we just got 2 nat 20s on the same roll, everyone.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you play D&D.
So
Thank goodness for these paradise.
so you see this spire that's just basically going into the sky, and it's this weird jet black. It's an unnatural color at this point, just so much of it in the sky, and it comes down, and it seems as though it, has this large structure kind of at the base that gives structure, gives stability, and then you almost see like tendrils going out into the woods, which up around the base there are actual like living plants, but you just kind of see this weird, almost with your investigation checks, it looks like this pulsating that happens from the base coming out, and you notice right up against the tower what looks like this structure and stability thing is actually a bunch of decay. Not the rot necessarily, but it does look like some weird like pulse is happening where things die right at the edge of this pulse, and it keeps going out. But it's not like eating away everything rapidly or anything. It's
But
just
like, bit by bit, it's expanding.
yeah, it's in the very tiniest, minute way. But it's like everything that you can see. So you're here, you can see it like all the way out to here, and in like this circumference, and you see this like, looks a little odd, yeah.
So Bones.
The heartbeat of death? Yes,
Yeah.
I see it.
Exactly. So this is either where the rot comes from, or it's something entirely different.
I don't see it's not as if it's just a massive thing spreading vastly. It's just spreading in this area.
I gather it's probably taking power from, like it's using the life around to power whatever's in the tower. It's sapping the life to do something in the tower. I don't think the mushroom people are going to be there.
No, I think all living things are trying to avoid that.
Probably.
Just can't hear a single thing. It's like, yeah, this is fucking good. I should have made more of these. Gotta get silent hours on this ship. Do you...
Does that mean that he can't perceive? He must have a disadvantage to perceiving things then.
He would have disadvantage. That does not knock him down much. I will say that. His perception is ridiculous unless it's, you're behind him and you're making sound. But like anything that he could potentially see, Seth will see it. He does have eyes in the back of his head. At this point, you are well aware. The only way
below my mask too. If I go like that, just got 2 sets of eyes.
But if you're trying to pull one over on him,
No, I was just curious.
yeah. Seth is weirdly able to kind of see around him.
Okay.
It's like the shadows speak to him. Anything else from the two of you, or from the 3 land dwellers?
I just think we should avoid getting too close.
I agree.
What's the time of day?
It's about like 2. It's probably more like noon. You're a slave driver. It's either 10 or noon. You get to decide.
Is there like a time we're supposed to meet these people?
No, I don't think so.
Grimmer will sell they'd find us, right?
Yeah.
We're going to the mushroom people. I think we should turn west, away from the tower.
Well, have you two come down and told us this yet? Because we're just...
No.
Not yet.
We're just
Okay,
walking.
we got some.
Yeah, what can we see? Can we just see like the base of the tower?
From here, you wouldn't be able to see the base of the tower. Not very much of it, at least. You would see
Okay.
the spire rising into the sky over, basically the horizon. People aren't able to see very far onto the horizon from ground level.
I don't know if I'd really even want to go to the tower in the first place. Like, why would we go to the
Because that's where we're supposed to meet the mushroom people.
tower? Is it? I thought we were supposed to meet them near there.
Well, yeah, but they said they'd find us, and it's near the tower, so we should just walk near the tower.
Do you have a smoke signal? And you're walking.
I grabbed some wood.
Have you
Can
walked
make a
directly directly towards the tower for a while? How many miles?
Well, at a normal walking speed, it would take us about 11 hours to get to the tower with the number of miles that you said. So, plenty of time.
No more than 2 hours, I would say,
Yeah.
because they're flying around.
I think at that point, after like a couple hours, getting closer, I'd be like, I guess we should go tell them.
Agreed.
All right. So there's like,
Jamming out to silence.
It's my Walkman.
it's like real nasty over there.
So skip every time you take a step.
Do you remember the skip it thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it was on your ankle and you like skip over it.
Oh, yes,
It keeps
I do.
track of how many times it goes around. We had a pink one. It was great. So there's like a lot of nastiness around the tower. We probably want to avoid the tower. It's like sucking the life out of everything.
Care to elaborate?
I mean, I don't know, Bones. What do you?
It was literally a throbbing heartbeat, eating away every pulsation.
There was a very tall, long, hard tower that was throbbing the life out of the plants around it.
With a thicket of foliage at the base.
That's thick toward the brush at the bottom.
It's just like walking, just jamming just through the woods, like not paying any mind to us. Or what?
Yeah, Seth, would you roll me a perception check at disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Yes, you have disadvantage. Just based on the fact that you're vibing.
I only need to roll once.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Okay, that's enough to know. Did you get a nat 1 and get a 14? Yeah. That's like he literally has eyes in the back of his head.
But if it's a nat 1, does that count?
According to D&D rules, there's no critical fails on skill checks or successes, but however Mark wants to run it.
Yeah, I mean in this case I don't think so. Like it doesn't make sense because you're just walking.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't put your guard down all the way. Like you look like you may have put your guard down, but you're still Seth not putting your guard down for anything. So
This is like the best thing ever because I'm surrounded by people that annoy me.
but
When
you
are
notice
not?
but you do notice the shadow be large and then get small, and you notice like take a look and you see Ambrose and Bones.
What color are Ambrose's wings right now?
I'm gonna say like turquoise greenish for trepidation.
Okay.
Because I don't know what color trepidation would actually
You should look up a mood ring chart.
Ooh, you're so right. All right.
Genius.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Reliant K has a song named Mood Ring, and it's the actual worst because it's the most chauvinistic thing I've ever heard in my life.
Isn't Reliant K Christian?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, and this song is like highly problematic for me.
Is it turquoise for southwestern? Southwestern mood? Gotcha.
For cowboy.
Cowboy. Okay, so I guess orange for unsettled.
Okay. Well, Ambrose, we'll see something that bothers you.
I'm quite unsettled at the moment. Yeah, I just explained it already.
Okay. Shall we stay put?
I mean, we can get closer, just not too close. There's just some life-sucking grossness around the tower. I suspect that the tower is drawing energy from the living things around it, killing the things to power something inside the tower. I really want to know more about it because I don't like that it's killing nature, but that's not really why we're here. So,
Well, the scholars should know. They've been studying this area, so if...
oh, the ones we're meeting?
Yeah,
Oh, excellent.
that's kind of like their
Great.
thing. So I'm
Yeah.
sure they've been studying the plant life and the mushrooms around here, but I'm sure if there's something like that going on, they must have looked into it.
Well,
So
it's definitely affecting
Unless
the plant
they're
life.
dead.
and then Grumble will just talk to them. We just coordinated this, and so also we didn't receive any sort of like warning to not get too close to the tower.
Perception check as you're talking.
1. Hold on. Since there's no failures, critical failures, let me see.
There just isn't in that specific situation.
6.
And a 6 isn't enough. Either way. Yeah. Not yet. Nothing else. Nothing else is happening.
And we didn't receive any sort of warning or anything to not go too close to the tower, so... Plus, it's still like 50 miles away. We should just keep walking towards it. We don't have to get too close, but I feel like they'll find us before we get there.
Walk another couple hours.
Yeah, for once I agree.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Walk for
All
2
right,
more
man. You guys
hours.
You walk 2 more hours.
5 miles?
That's like 6 miles. 6 miles.
You walk
6 to 7.
about another mile, and then you, Seth, realize there's a gecko, a salamander, and a bat all following you, and very obviously so doing it.
But we don't see it.
No. You didn't ask. I had Zanna roll a perception. Seth is the catalyst here.
The druids have found us. Let's find a place to rest. Is there like
Thanks,
some
Zod.
stones? Or oh no, there's stumps.
There's
Can I
stumps.
just find like some stumps to sit on?
Yeah.
Alright, here's good. Drop your stuff, everyone.
Well, now I have to clean it up.
And yeah, they this bat comes and lands on your knee as you sit down.
What kind of bat is it?
It's a really fucked up looking bat. It has some ridiculously long fangs that come out. And it has a bit of an
But it looks ugly
overbite.
as hell.
The
Oh, can we keep it?
the gecko also has a bit of an overbite. And all of these things have super sharp ears.
Please tell me they have southern accents.
Can we keep it?
I'm gonna see this bag
can I-
and go up to like the midway of a tree.
Okay.
Tall tree, probably 15.
You just fly up.
Just be like, nope.
Can I recognize who these people are from their druid forms? With these distinctive...
You might. Roll me a history check. Or a research check.
It's like on the... Research. I don't have research. I have experiment.
Experiment. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's a not +9. 9. Wait. 23. Math.
Yeah. You recognize these as your old classmates.
I know their names.
You know their names. Let me I do not remember them off the top of my head. Give me just a second.
In the meantime, we have a merch store.
Yes,
It's got
discuss that.
Merch
Oh
plug.
yeah, did you see that Natalie posted those?
Yeah, I need to make. I've been having problems with the merch store. Actually.
Okay,
like
I want some
accepting
fucking
designs.
stickers of those.
Yeah.
It's like be gay, commit crimes, play TTRPGs.
Yes, that one. We also have the Vibes Are Off. That collection is available in sunset colors. I don't have the blue and purple one up yet. And soon we will have, hopefully soon if Natalie gets on it, I want her to do something with that mimic she created.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Like a
Pick some
put-
doodles of your
one.
favorite characters, put it on a mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have doodles of characters
We do.
on mugs, but if you want a specific doodle and you're on our Discord channel, pick
Yeah.
a doodle. I'll do it for you. I'll put it on a fucking mug.
Yeah.
Boom, done. Just for
Put a
you,
doodle
babe.
on it.
Just for you, boo. Just for you.
Okay, there it is. Your classmates' friends, classmates' names are Oki, Hikaru, and Satu.
Oki, isn't this
Okay.
Dust Bowl
Yeah.
era?
Yeah.
It is. From some-
And what's the last one? Satu.
Satu.
Oki.
Satu.
Oki.
Oki. For people
Oki.
from Oklahoma.
You know that they are all three Tabaxis.
Ah, they're tabaxis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Meow.
And there's a
not
bat
ours.
on my knee.
To back.
Yeah.
See.
Tabaxi.
It's a batsy. Okay, I pick it up and I'm like, hello. How are you? It's so good to see you.
you see a little like weird bat dance happen.
I do a little like chin scritch underneath it.
I know. And you just see it like as you're holding on to it, drops wild shape and just
Who am I scritching?
that is the middle one. Hikaru, yeah.
Hi, you good?
Zanna. Oh, that's good. You see, we don't pet each other, so.
Happy to do it.
Well, it's been a long time. Long time no see. Who are your friends? Which one's Ambrose? I heard Granbull likes Ambrose.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
That's me.
Hi, Ambrose.
Hi.
Say something funny.
Something funny.
Maybe Granbull overplayed it.
That's a good one.
I don't get it.
You get used to it.
I am-
It pops up at the times you least expect it.
I am the dread.
And you are? As soon as you start talking. It looks up at you in the tree, yeah. It looks up at you in the tree, and you are?
I'll drop down. Fucking Bones. How do you do? I'll offer talent.
Ah, yes. One ridiculously long claw comes out. A little hook handshake. Good. Pretty diverse group you guys got going here. We do too, but you already know that. Cool. Yeah, so we've got the very colorful Ambrose. We've got the black and white Bones? That's what it was? Okay, yeah. We've got our Triton friend. Now, who's this shell?
Oi, it's Gilbo.
Gilbo.
Gilbo. Yes.
Haven't heard a name like that before.
Oh, I know. I know.
Interesting.
Yes,
What is the
I guess.
keratin level of this thing? And then you just start getting this claw on your shell as they start like poking and prodding at you. How old are you? You must be. And
Look,
it kind of like uses the pads of its feet, like starts, or of its hands, and starts like caressing your shell. Like 200, 250? What do you think? Do you even remember?
it's a lot, okay? We don't have to bring it up.
Okay.
Now, are you gonna hitch a ride on the shell, or are we gonna chill? You can hitch a ride on the shell. It's all right. It's
He
all
sort of
right.
looks at you, and it's just like,
Everyone.
is it serious?
Yeah, get it to your druid shape though.
Yes. Can we keep them?
Look
I'm
at
gonna
those
just look at
legs.
the-
It can carry me. And it just jumps onto your shell. Okay.
I love that. Can we keep them?
Oh, I think we're keeping you, but yeah. And you, ominous
Oh,
one.
cool.
You're Seth. I know you're Seth. Grimble mentioned that Seth is the scary one.
No, he speaks highly of me, I see.
Yes, very highly indeed. Wow, it is unsettling to look at you. You are you really do that well, you know?
You get used to it. It's not that scary.
Pirate, right?
Pirate captain.
Captain, not pirate.
He got a promotion.
But also a demotion.
Oh, a little change of study?
Horizontal movements, I prefer.
Me too, and I'm gonna start crap walking.
Ah!
Way better.
This is what I was talking about. Perfect. Well, can any of you see in the dark? I know you can. Cool.
Yes.
Quite a bit.
Okay. Everyone, you're about to be in pitch black. But it's gonna be fun. And also, be ready. It's just terrifying.
Ooh.
You'll fit in quite nicely, actually, Seth. Seth?
Seth McElroy.
Ah, McElroy. Captain McElroy.
Yes.
Research Captain McElroy.
No.
Oh,
We don't need
Okay.
to research him. We know him. What is
God
wrong
damn
with
it,
your
Ambrose.
friend?
well, the gecko and the salamander will also shift out of their wild shapes, and they are very they're all very much like you know them to be triplets, but they all have one different colored stripe that goes straight down their chest.
Ah, I
One
love
of-
it.
One of them is white, one of them is like a dark gray, and one of them is a brown.
Okay, which one is which? I'm gonna write.
Yeah. Oki is white stripe. Hikaru is brown, and Satu is like a dark gray.
Are they like calicos?
Yeah. And they're not exactly like a straight line stripe. It more goes like around their right pec, breast, whatever you want to call it, down towards their hip. and it meets at their tail, and it continues onto their tail, the stripe.
That's cute.
I love that. I'm obsessed.
And they all come up. They're like, okay, yep, ready to go? And they'll grab the tree stump. Everyone hold hands.
Gross.
And you're like
Oh, come on, guys.
shunted through this almost like whirlwind spiral of, you know, like Star Wars when they go through into like hyperspace. It's like that, but of this like green and like all sorts of weird nature colors until you pop out on the other side of a dandelion that is in this little pot, and you're in this camp. Instantly it hits you, the change in temperature and the absolute darkness that you're in. It is extremely cold and this weird clammy feeling in the air. It's like damp
Ew.
and humid and just kind of nasty in here. As you kind of look around, you feel like you're almost in like a greenhouse, and all sorts of different smells are hitting you. There's like flower smells, there's like decaying sorts of plant matter smells. It's all over the place.
So that's why we can't make light.
And you're now in their camp.
My wings are glowing this like dark blue because I'm cold.
Okay. They look around at you and they're like, "Oh, come outside." And as you do, you come outside into this almost like everything is weaved in vine. It looks like there's vines all over the place, and you're in almost like a ruin. Some sort of underground settlement that was once there. And they've like grown all these cool vines everywhere to provide paths and like hammocks that go across different columns. There's these weird green and blue colored lights that light up everything around. And at the end of the, like, I don't know what they're called. They're not exactly torches, but they're basically torches. At the end of the light that they provide is just pitch blackness.
How far down are we?
Oh. Far enough down that it takes a long time to walk. It doesn't take excessively long to fall.
Did we experience like a pressure change?
That's a weird one. You teleported here, so I don't know if you would necessarily feel it or if you would really fucking feel it. Does anyone know the answer to that?
Really fucking feel it.
I feel like you might actually like,
Because the bends.
yeah, you might like have this.
That's when you come up.
Well, what is up but less down?
Yeah, because you're like,
Yeah. How do you deal with like teleportation bends?
that's what I'm wondering. Is like, would you feel it or? Because it's either one or the other. So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna roll a D100 and you're gonna roll a D6.
Okay. Interesting.
Let's use my forged metal dice.
67.
4.
Okay, that is so ironic. The 67 and the 4. You needed a 75%. So I need everyone to make me Constitution saving throws.
Everybody, you get something for being near me. Hold
Your
on.
charisma modifier.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, what saving throw did you say?
Constitution.
+3.
So roll your Constitution save and then add 3.
21.
Okay.
11, 21.
17.
Died from
9.
13. The 13, 11, and 9, you all fail. And the cats are all hanging out, you know, they're talking to you two, and you all just hear behind everyone else hit the deck, and they're all like disoriented, and Gilbo starts throwing up.
Oh no.
Does this count as a disease?
No, definitely not.
I feel like because I'm a sea person, I must have some sort of a defense against the bends.
Yeah, actually, you go deep into pressure. I mean, you're
Come up pretty quick too.
you would for anything that's similar to this, we're just gonna give you like an immunity because you actually like live.
Yes, queen.
You grew up deep in the water, like.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
But Gilbo, you have been out of the water for far too long. You are not immune. You are puking. You do not feel good at all.
I don't, guys. I don't feel good. I'm gonna have like a little. I'm gonna go in my shell and grab a little puke baggie and just like,
Let's see if I have anything.
I just look like from Total Recall when they're out on Mars planet. Just, eyes starting to bulge.
All of the feathers are just up on end.
My wings turn pea soup green.
That makes sense. Yep. And we can take a quick break here. Let's take 6. Be back at 4:50.
Let's take 6 minutes.
To throw up a lot.
Yep. The
Yeah,
party
guys,
will be
I'm gonna
puking
need
until the
6
next
minutes to
episode,
recover.
everyone.
I was gonna be out.
Oh, okay. Machine gunning.
Tiny intact skeletons.
And we'll see what weird thing the druids are gonna do with that when we get back. See you next time.